We were 13 years old when we would walk down the street and had men look from our face to our feet, and we listened as they completely replaced our identity from human to object. We wanted to run. We were frozen in place, but continued walking fast-paced, turning on whatever sidewalk was closest just to get away. And that is something we had to learn at the age of 13, because we are just young fiends. And we had to watch what we wore, because if too much shoulder was showing, we had to change our clothing because it distracted the boys from their learning. So the only thing we were learning were tips and tricks to tie a shirt up so that it didn't hang too low, because that would show the guys that we wanted. Because wearing shorts and tank tops meant that we were flaunting it. So when we were 16, we screamed because the men that followed us on sidewalks finally caught up to us. We quietly said, "Please don't touch us there. We know we're asking for it by wearing these heels, but we just feel so uncomfortable, so stop." But that meant go. We said no, but that meant yes, so they grabbed us and unzipped our dress. They threw us down where our dignity sank lower than the ground. They hovered over us, and we pleaded for them to stop. They got on top, and you don't need to know the rest, because we are some of the 68% of victims that will never tell a soul. So we'll just grab our dresses and go home, take a few showers, and try to get some sleep. In the morning, we'll pick up the outfit that is the most discreet, because we want to make sure no other man from the street thinks we look sweet enough to want to taste. We want to make sure we are as covered as possible so that our identities are not replaced with walking candy. And we will sit at the back of the class where nobody will ask how our weekend was, because if they ask, we may just burst into tears. And we will live in fear. We will run home so that we never see the same men again that wait for us to be alone. We went from pencils poking us to men provoking us. We went from little boys pulling our ponytails to watching the trail of tears fall down our pillow every night, because we knew once we fell asleep, we would see the men in our dreams, no sorry nightmares that caught up to us on the sidewalk that night and left us bare. We went from playing with our toys to being toys ourselves.
One in 3 women will be sexually abused at some point during their lifetime, and 1 in 5 will be raped.
On a typical day, more than 20,000 phone calls are placed on the domestic violence hotlines nationwide, and yet most of the cases of domestic abuse are never reported to the police.
Around 3 women are killed by an intimate partner on average per day in the United States. Women between the ages of 18 and 24 are most commonly abused by an intimate partner.
These figures aren't just a number. They're daughters, siblings, friends, and even mothers whose lives are completely changed in an instant.
Look around you. 1 or more of the women sitting next to you right now have or will suffer these abuses.
Girls learn from a really young age that if a boy is being mean to them, it's probably that they like them. But pain doesn't equal love.
No means no.
So boys will be boys, and us women will never tell.